Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we've got several topics to get into today, and we're going to get started right off with this announcement, and this is coming to us from The Verge. Microsoft says it has stopped its Xbox Game Pass $1 trial offer. So for years now, you've been able to get the first month of Game Pass for just $1 if it was your first time signing up. But it looks like that's not the case anymore, and The Verge has a statement from Carrie Perez, who is the head of global communications at Xbox. We have stopped our previous introductory offer for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass and are evaluating different marketing promotions for new members in the future. Now, if you aren't familiar with what the costs are, the full Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription that includes both PC and console is $14.99 per month, and the PC or console only subscriptions are $9.99 a month. Now, you may wonder what other promotions may be coming, and the company has been slowly rolling out its new Xbox Game Pass Friends and Family plan, which lets up to 5 players share Game Pass benefits for a discounted price of around $25. However, this hasn't launched in the US yet. Now, even though this introductory $1 offer has gone away, from what I've read, it looks like you can still convert up to 3 years of Xbox Live Gold to Game Pass Ultimate. However, you will have to pay the $14.99 instead of getting all of that converted for just $1. So if it's your first time signing up for Game Pass, that's the way to go, is to stack up as much of the Xbox Live Gold as you can and convert it all at once for a discount. But I guess my next question is going to be, when will Microsoft drop Xbox Live Gold? It seems like things have been sort of leading up to that. If you look back in 2021, Microsoft made it so that free-to-play games no longer required Xbox Live Gold in order to play online. And this was after Microsoft reversed course on a 50% markup to Xbox Live Gold. And now that we're about 2 years away from that event, could the sunset of Xbox Live Gold happen? Maybe they do something like Sony did when they revamped PlayStation Plus and just make Gold a lower tier of Game Pass. They could increase the price and maybe make those free games something actually worth playing. Next, we had this information drop at the end of last week, and this comes to us from The Verge. UK regulator sides with Microsoft over Call of Duty on PlayStation concerns. So the UK's Competitive and Markets Authority, or the CMA, has now sided with Microsoft over concerns that they could remove Call of Duty from PlayStation. That being if this Activision Blizzard deal is approved. However, they have not removed their concerns yet about the impact of cloud gaming, but we'll get to that here in a minute. And their official findings are due at the end of April. Now, Martin Coleman, who is the chair of the independent panel of experts who's conducting the CMA's investigation, had this to say: having considered the additional evidence provided, we have now provisionally concluded that the merger will not result in a substantial lessening of competition in console gaming services, because the cost to Microsoft of withholding Call of Duty from PlayStation would outweigh any gains from taking such action. So in other words, it wouldn't be in Microsoft's financial interest to make Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive. So now the CMA just wants Microsoft to address cloud gaming concerns, and Microsoft did sign 10-year deals with Boostroid, Ubitus, and Nvidia to allow Xbox PC games to run on these rival console gaming services. And this does include Call of Duty and other Activision Blizzard games should this merger go through. So while this deal is looking more and more like it's going to go through, there's still the issue of the FTC. Now, this is a complicated issue, and I'm not a lawyer, but my understanding is the FTC plans to, quote, sue to stop the merger. But this isn't a normal lawsuit. The FTC has their own administrative courts and they conduct this case in it. And right now, the use of that whole system could be struck down in a pending case, Axion Enterprise Inc. versus the FTC. And that is at the Supreme Court waiting a decision. Now, the lower courts already struck down this system, so that decision looks like it could get affirmed at the Supreme Court. But I'm not sure what will happen next. If you know a lot more about this, or maybe you're a lawyer or something, drop a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. But I do have to wonder if the FTC may just sort of back out of this plan, considering it looks like it's going to get approved now by the CMA and pretty much every other governing body around the world. And finally, it looks like we're going to get some more Tears of the Kingdom news that we've been waiting on. This coming to us from the Nintendo of America Twitter account. Join the Legend of Zelda series producer Aonuma for roughly 10 minutes of gameplay from The Legend of Zelda on March 28th at 7 a.m. Pacific, which would be 10 a.m. Eastern, on our YouTube channel. So I think this is what a lot of us have been waiting for, 10 minutes of gameplay. But another thing I think we'll see announced there is that special Switch OLED version. Since we are just over 6 weeks away from the game's release on May 12th, it seems like a good time to start those pre-orders. Now, if you do decide to pick this system up, you will have to order the game separately. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be included in the system since none of the other games in these special OLED versions have included the game they're themed after. So make sure you set an alarm to check out this stream tomorrow, and I'll give you my thoughts on it tomorrow as well. And that's all we have for today. Did anything we cover catch your attention? And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you can see more of these videos in your feed. I want to thank you for watching and be good.